do with the choking sometimes too, where they're like unconscious and then you stop and they're like, "Why'd you stop?"
You can't tell if they're coming or dying. And then they bring your hand back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What up? It's me, Prez, back at you with another video, and I would like to talk to you about erotic asphyxiation, all right? And what that is when you're having sex, you like to be choked, all right? Erotic sex, asphyxiation, choke. Okay, so I don't even want to talk about the men that like to be choked during sex, which is I've never heard of actually, and I'm not even here to talk about the women that like to be choked during sex, because I really feel like out of the chokies, I call people who like to be choked during sex chokies. Out of all the chokies, men and women are the majority of chokies. So just to keep the math real easy, let's say all women like to be choked, all right? Only 75% of women are actually chokies. And when I say an actual chokey, is these ladies want air to stop going to their brain, all right? They want tears rolling down their eyes a little bit. They want to get a little lightheaded, possibly even pass out, all right? That's when they talking like that lady right there, okay? I think majority, 75% of chokies are like that, all right? So, which a lot of ladies don't understand. The other 25% of women are just choke enthusiasts, okay? They just like a little pressure on their larynx, around their throat. That's what they don't really want to get choked. They like to be manhandled a little bit. So, and they want to feel like they are real raunchy. So squeeze it, just a little squeeze on the throat is fine with them. But most ladies, they're trying to die a little bit, all right? But again, I'm not talking about the ladies who want to be choked. I want to talk about the men who want to choke. Now, again, I've actually never ran into a guy that says, I love choking my bitch. I love choking, okay? Because that's just weird in itself. You know what I mean? So just think about it, ladies. Okay, ladies, yes, you want a guy who will choke you, okay? But you don't want a guy that wants to choke you, okay? So I know a lot of ladies been in this situation where you meet a guy, your first time having sex with him, and he puts his hands around your throat and chokes you a little bit. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he ran into a real choke, all right? Every time he did this made it nuts bust, squirt, okay? All right? That's why he's doing it to you, all right? But you don't know that she just made an animal. She turned that guy into a sexual deviant off of that, because you shouldn't want to choke as a man. You shouldn't want to choke the ladies while you're having sex with them, okay? You shouldn't want to, like, yeah, tonight, I want to choke you real. Yeah, I'm going to be sucking your titties. I'm going to reach up and choke you. I'm going to choke you. Then right before you pass out, I'm going to let you. Then I'm going to get on top. I'm going to get inside you. Yeah, I'm going to be tearing that thing up. Then I'm going to choke you again. Choke you. This two hands this time. Choke you a little bit. Then I'm going to stop. But I know that two hand, you don't know about that two hand. Then I'm going to turn you around. Me hitting it from the back. I'm going to take my belt off. Wrap it around your neck. I'm gonna tighten it up, put my hand behind your head, and I'm gonna pull it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it like that. You ready for that? You ready to choke? See? You don't want a guy who wants to choke. He's looking forward to choking you? That's crazy to me, okay? That's a red flag. The guy who says, I want to choke you, is a red flag. Now, does that mean, I don't know why it's a red flag. I'm not saying that he gonna end up beating you or something like that, or no. Where it like sometimes it's a domino effect. So if you like choking bitches, shit, then maybe you like double thumbing bitches in the booty hole when you hit it, okay? Or double thumbing and pulling, you know what I mean? So I call this let's call it equatoring, okay? That's when you put two thumbs in the butthole, open it up just to look at it while you're hitting it, okay? All right, so those guys are weird. If you run into a guy who wants to choke you, that's different to me. I'm just saying. Now, I will choke as a man who has had handsome man outcomes. I've seen the nastiest of ladies. Okay, the most deviants of the female population, I feel. And I mean, because I'm a nice guy, I'm handsome, big and strong. I look like somebody who wants to mandingo you, I guess. I mean, or who you want to mandingo, have mandingo, be mandingo die, I guess. I don't know. Side story also, by the way. A lady told me that she met a guy who finds fighting her sexual. Okay, so I'm like, well, tell me about it. Tell me a little bit about it. She said, well, after we done having sex, he want to give me body shots. I'm like, hold on. So, ma'am, you were just great. I'm sorry to say. Now, if a man is having sex with you and you don't want him to, he usually beats you up a little bit before then he has sex with you. All right, I'm just guessing, okay? But a man that you want to have sex with has sex with you, then he beats you up, you've been great. I think it's just you just didn't know that was coming. I don't know. You tell me. All right, so I think that's different. I mean, to want to give to beat you up after sex. Now I say before sex. Before sex makes sense. All right, I'm beating you up a little bit. That turns me on. That's weird to me, but do you, sir? Okay, but if the beating up somebody turns you on, then you have sex. That should be it, right? So you telling me having sex turns you on to beat a bitch up? That's crazy. That's crazy. So, it's a red flag, ladies. I'm sorry to say that, although all women that want to get choked are red flags. Okay, that means they would like other things done to them that might land you up in jail, sir. You know, I'm just saying on the right night. Okay, but yeah, stop being so crazy.